Hello everyone, hope everyone is having a great day. Today we're going to continue our TOS playthrough with the mission Colosseum. Now this is kind of a long mission, so I don't know if I'll have to break this up into different parts or if I'll be able to get it all done in one recording. We shall see. Alright. First thing, we gotta go over here to the satellite. Scan the ship. I'll leave this up for everybody to pause and read. And now we have to fix this problem. If I could pick the right avenue. First, access this console. It won't work. So you have to find one that does. And the one that does is right up here. It's called the cargo bay console. Okay, now this is real easy. All you have to do is just cycle left and check each number until it turns green like so. And then you move on to the next and repeat the process. And do that with all of them until you're done. You have to do this with 3 different sets of numbers before you finish. It takes time, but it's not too difficult to do. Final set. Okay, let's see, we're all done now. And everybody will be happy to know that you don't have to do this again. Once you do that, get your R&D, then you come over to this console in the back. And these are the numbers that unlock it. Now, come over here to this one. And just follow these steps. Expand to the 1000. Alright. Now what you want to do is open up your magnification program. And just cycle through. Like that. Then you can access your targeting and designate the Hulk as the primary target. And that's all you have to do with that console. Then you Alright, you gotta head back in this direction. And you gotta come all the way back to here. Use this console with these numbers. And then you come over here and use this one. Okay. You're going to do update, and what you want to do is go to the economical. back through here. Access this console. And this is the last step at this console that you take. But now, you have to go back where we just were. A lot of running around and back and forth, I know. And restore factory default settings, and now you're done over here for good. Final step. If you go back to where we were, and now you can turn the thing off. And that's it. You're done here. But now you'll get a surprise. Because when you beam out, you've been taken prisoner. This okay.
Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you.
Yes, what he said you have to do. Make sure that you can, because you got to fight hand to hand here. Melee combat. Okay, so in order to do that, you must, well, you can get this while you're over here. Just like that. But you pick up a weapon from here. Now go to your inventory. And you have to put it on to be able to use it. Switch to the melee weapon. And now you can follow the green arrow and you can also get weapons over here. It doesn't really make a difference where you get them. Well, I guess it does now, because it says get a melee weapon. It used to didn't matter. That's why you can still get them both places. Just pick anything to clear that out. And then you go right out into the arena.
Commencing test 1. Put hardest difficulty and enter resetting area.
This is where you hand-to-hand combat. Just like this. until the fighting is over.
Proceeding to test every for 7 days. Remain in the area of interrogation. Return to the area.
Now you can go grab this R&D over here. After that's done, you have to go back to your cell. You learn what you got here. And yes, you do have to lock yourself up again for the mission to continue. You won't have to wait but a few minutes, but it will not continue unless you do.
What do you want?
Now, when you're talking to him, you have to be very careful which choice you pick. If you make him mad, you have to start all over again from the beginning.
My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining. That is all I know.
Okay, now you can pick either one of these top two. Do not pick the third one or you will lose.
We were transporting a ship with Thaleron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
Only pick the second answer. The first one will make you lose.
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Okay, now, either one of these first two will work. Do not do the last one or you will lose.
I have no idea what they want with us or Why'd they make this fight? This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one that stands to be entertained.
Again, either one of the first two, not the third.
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged, unless we're fighting.
Now this time, pick the first choice.
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses. Can I trust you?
Always say yes or you lose.
I can see that you think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring Latin. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Alright, now you just wait until you're summoned to fight again.
If you fail to comply to advance, you will be punished.
Alright, you have to go back to the arena and fight again.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoner. You fight the worms!
And that's what you have to do. Fight these worms until you can escape. Just keep going in a circle through the arena. Okay, now for this big worm here,
On the sides of the arena to fight the older worm!
you use this console right here. Okay, go back to fighting the worms, the little worms in the circle. Okay. Get him. And now that the big worm has popped up again,
Just
like last time.
Use the
Use the remaining console on the side of your arena to fight the Elder Worm.
use this panel again and shoot him to death.
There's
another set of consoles on the metal wall.
Use
Use them. The worm is distracted. I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll protect me.
Just keep running until the console unit is lit up. Over here, then run again. And fight the worms. Until you can get to this last lit up console on the wall.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
Now you can escape the arena. Just go through these doors.
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
Come over here and use this panel to disable the dampening field. Now at this time, you can switch back to your weapons. What you want to do now is come over here, go down into Shecky sewer water, and don't get too close. Jump through the pipe.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
Okay, now what you do is just run for it. Always follow the green arrow on your HUD.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover over those rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us.
And just do what Slamek tells you to keep the mission going.
They didn't see us. Let's move on.
Now you can move again.
I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
Now, out here in the desert, you really have to follow your arrow all the time, or you will get lost. So always follow your directions and scan the glowing plants. Alright, now turn and follow the arrow again to the next plant. And we'll do this several times. Before this mission is done. Just always make sure you're following an arrow so you don't get lost. As you can see, this last one that you have to collect is way out here. A very long way from where you started. Now we run all the way back across the desert to where we left Slamek.
better now. I think I can continue.
Okay, now just follow your arrow. It will tell you where to go next.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Always collect your R&Ds. Believe it or not, you will use them. If you make your own gear or your own tech upgrades, which comes in very handy because all that stuff is very expensive if you don't do it yourself. Just keep running in the direction you're meant to go. Alright, and I am going to have to break this up into different videos, so I will be right back.